as we are underway here in East London. It's a chilly day, but a perfect afternoon for football. The sort of day, Mick, where you don't want to be watching and you'd much rather be running around and playing. McCullum is the natural target. I thought Joey Jones would go into the box. He decides to hang back. It's floated in rather than drilled, but it drops for Balanta on the edge of the area. Got a lot of work to do. Indeed, he is unable to do it, but it's a shanked clearance from Coulthurst. Weston wants to get it on that left foot, does so. Robinson's in there, as is McCullum. Robinson off the bar! McCullum's in there, it's gone in, with a free kick's been given for a push in the back.
What?
And Boreham Wood breathe a sigh of relief because Robinson nearly got his third of the season. We said he wants it on his left foot. They must have done their homework, Mick. Don't let Miles Weston get on his left foot and whip it in. So far, Wood yet to register any meaningful shots on goal. Been a while since Dagenham have had a clean sheet at home, but that's not true. They got one against Bromley the other day. As they go long, Weston gets round the back of Corey Whiteley. 11v11. Back to Jones, who been lively in the opening few minutes. Tries a good ball fired in. Balanta's going to pull the trigger! And just for a second, I thought it was going to cause Ashmore some trouble. Clark up there. Dagenham do go short to Weston. They want it up against Whiteley. He does get it into that left foot. And Marsh came across and got the block.
Yeah, I'm surprised they've not double-teamed him a little bit.
Shot from distance from Rance. Had Ashmore interested again for a second and then happy to let it go over the bar. Robinson misses the pass from Clark and McCullum steals in though. Going to chink. Oh, I couldn't get my words out. I was going to say try a dink. In the end, wasn't able to execute it. It was there as a viable option, but a difficult one. McCullum and Fifield once more. McCullum wins that occasion. Weston finds the run of Rance and a chance for Dagenham on the overload here. Rance is there again. He's inside the penalty area. He has to check back onto his left foot. Robinson drives it hard and low and does hit the target. Who, with a bit of luck and a bit of trickery, tries to squirm away from Jones. In the end, it's Wood who come away with it. Coulthurst running at his man into the area, drags the ball back. Chance for Ricketts, who shanks that horribly wide, and he's as angry with himself.
The ball hasn't gone dead, has it? Hasn't gone dead for a while here. You know, Daggers have kept the sort of passage of play going. Boreham would have been shutting down, but it just took a little bit of a respite there just now because the game was getting really fast and furious there. But just coming back to Liam Gordon, he's got to start using that right peg. He's got to start using it because if he wants to go on,
chance for Balanta, who goes round the outside. It's a great save by Ashmore. Headed on in towards Dishmanga. He does well to keep it in play inside a tight area. It's back to Fifield, takes a touch, drills it wide of the near post. Just looked for a second as though it might have gone inside, but Justin's body language told me that he was unconcerned. It's fired in towards Kenny Clark. McCullum's there as well. Could drop for Balanta. Hits the post maybe, or is it a save at the near post? Either way, it's still alive. Weston floats this one a bit more. Keeper comes out and makes a good claim.
Well, I think Gordon just sort of was making inroads to get up the pitch a bit, and the ball wasn't really put into his stride and put behind him. So, yeah, Jones has been influential in that midfield area, but he's got to be a little bit better technically on the ball for me.
Smith finds Mafuta inside the area. Dagenham don't want to give away a penalty. They've done a few this of a later. They've given away a goal. It's even worse. And it's Corey Whiteley who's tapped in. It's a disaster for Dagenham. The ball was rolled across the edge of the box. And Justin couldn't come right. Only got a toe onto it. And I'm fairly certain, McPain, that Corey Whiteley stabbed it in. Good hold-up play there. Sends Corey Whiteley away. This could be the chance they've been looking for. He pulls it back. It is in. It's Tishmanga who's got his 12th of the season. I think Corey Whiteley will be very thankful because he should have pulled it back. He didn't. He shot, and the ball was rebounded in. It might not be Tishmanga. It could be Coulthurst. They were both there on the spot. They seem to be celebrating with Shaquille Coulthurst. Long we go. Jones will challenge and wins. Handball would have been a little bit harsh against Mafuta. It did hit his hand, but I don't think he knew a lot about it, and it was very close to him. And there's a foul there. Coulthurst's gone down in a real heap. but the scream does not
Embarrassing
cover
scream.
the
Embarrassing scream.
real injury, because he's up 3 seconds later. A chance here to make it 3 though. Marsh fires one across goal, and this one is well defended this time at the near post by Johnson, I think it was. Weston wins his header, but it kind of goes as high as it does far. Balanta wins that next header. Good from Dagenham, winning their headers. Gordon's overlapping nicely on that left-hand side. He can run at Smith. He's got McCullum to aim at if he can find the right ball. He tries an early cross. It hits the first man, spins wildly, and Pearce can't quite give it in despite his best efforts, and it will be a corner on the far side. Dagenham nearly bringing the man back. Instead, they leave him forward, which prompts Colthurst to go back. Chance for Dagenham. It's gone in! Yep. An own goal, I think, is it?
That was a great delivery.
I think it's an own goal because Saunders whipped it in and no Dagenham players have celebrated. Maybe Miles Weston will tell us if we shouted him. I'm not too sure if he can hear us or not. But either way, Dagenham are back in it. We said they needed a goal and they've got one.
Well, this is what Daryl McMahon wanted from, not from the off, but, now they're playing like a side that could go on and get something out of this game.
Lovely ball up to Balanta and a good first touch. Driving into the penalty area and then balloons it over the bar. Johnson will send this one forward then. Clark and Weston are the targets. Clark wins the first header, comes into an area. It's a goal with Redbridge. It's Angelo Balanta. They've turned it around against his former club. They were 2 down. It's 2-2. Who's betting against a winner now?
Wow, we've done it yet again, James. I'm tingling with excitement here, but I've got to give Kenny Clark massive credit here.
Smith driving in field, slide across comes Rance, chance to make it for Marsh. He goes back to Smith, who puts it well wide, and that was a glorious chance for Boreham Wood to take all 3 points.
I think you called it exactly right. I thought Marsh was going to pull the trigger.